beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Those of you who are new, please, if you haven't done so, subscribe down below and also click like. I'm gonna be uploading a lot more videos for you guys. It's not only gonna be makeup tutorials, I'm also gonna be doing hair tutorials and random videos for you guys. So please join our family. And if you wanna get this look right here that I created with all drugstore products, go ahead and keep watching. I get started with our primer. If you've seen my first video, I actually use this primer as well. I'm very obsessed with it. It's by Milani. It's called Prime Light. It will leave your face nice and glowy. I'm gonna start dabbing it on my face, and then I'll use my flat foundation brush just to spread it out. Okay. So what I like to do is I just start dabbing it around, just like if it's, I treat it like a foundation in a way, just to make sure I cover all the places that I'm gonna go over with my foundation. So my next step after I prime, I'm not being sponsored by any of these companies, this is just products that I love so far. So this is also by Milani and it's called Make It Last. It's a setting spray, but it's actually a 3-in-1, so you can prime, correct, and set. So now what I like to do is I like to kind of use it like a second primer for my face. So now my next step is gonna be this right over here, Color Correcting Concealer. It's by NYX. It brings 6 different colors. Want to know more about color correcting and you want to request a video, then go ahead and comment down below and let me know if you want me to explain it more in depth. But right now the only color that I'm going to be using for this look is going to be the green right at the top. Okay, I have redness here and here in like my T-zone. So what I like to do is, I'm sorry mom, but I'm going to use my finger. She doesn't like when I use my finger. Now my next step is gonna be the concealer by LA. It's called LA Girl Pro Concealer. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it from other makeup artists. The color is actually called Orange Concealer GC990. So for this one, I like to do it under my eyes. If you can see, I have dark under eyes. And with that, what I have to say about this product, it is extremely pigmented. So be careful when you're squeezing this product. Be careful when you're squeezing it because a lot will come out. Okay, so now I'm gonna go with my beauty blender and just just dab it. Okay, so as you guys can see, that's how much I put. You may think, oh my god, it's a lot, but it does the trick. When I take photos online, like, it looks really good, it looks flawless because it really covers the under. Now I'm gonna be going with my foundation. It is called Wet n Wild Photofocus. This is in the color Buff. So now I'm gonna go back to my flat foundation brush by Face Secrets and I'm gonna go into a dabbing motion again. Specifically where you have the orange, do not wipe it off too much because you're gonna get a lot of the orange here. Leave that for last, actually, I would recommend. As you can see, I'm trying to go like around it. Now take your time. If you're gonna do this look, just take your time blending everything out completely, okay? I don't recommend to do this look if you're in a hurry. Just take your time. That way it can look nice and airbrushed. So we're gonna go with this one now. And we're gonna apply a little bit onto the brush. You don't need to use a brush. You can also use your fingers. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna go right under here and you're gonna go over the orange. So that's gonna give you extra coverage now. Go in a downward motion and then we're gonna grab the beauty blender to finish the job, so it doesn't look so messy. So you're gonna go back in with any of your beauty blenders and just start blending it out. Now with the same beauty blender, what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the AirSpun loose face powder, and this face powder I actually use it to set my concealer, and it picks up a lot. Okay, so while we are waiting on this to set, what we're gonna do is go into our bronzer. Now, the bronzer that I like to use is by RIMMEL, and this one is called RIMMEL Natural Bronzer. The color is in 021 Sunlight. So we're gonna go with this big fluffy brush. What I like to do is I use my bronzer and I go into those areas. The areas that I mean is where you would normally contour. That's where I like to put my bronzer. If not, you can skip this step and contour the way you know. Okay, so now I'm gonna go with this brush right here. It's a little bit kind of fluffy. I'm gonna use that one to remove all of the powder. I'm gonna go with Loreal TrueMatch blush with, again, the same angled brush. Smile and blend it all together. Okay. You might feel silly, but look how nice it looks. You can see it. Okay. And now we are gonna go with our highlighter. This is my very extremely favorite drugstore highlighter, and put it, I like to put it on my cheekbone right here and a little bit here, my nose, a little bit on my chin, and my cupid's bow. I like to apply a lot because it's more of a summer look, so I want to look very glowy. You see, you guys? Look at that glow. I mean, seriously. Look at that glow. We are totally ready to start with our eyes. Our next step is gonna be, it's NYX Eyeshadow Base, and it's the number ESB01. And when you open it up, this is like a little primer that you put on your lid, on your eyelid, and it helps to make the eyeshadow pop up more. Show you guys. This one's like a little small flat brush, as you can see, and we're just gonna dab it onto our eyelid. It's gonna look like a bright white color, but don't worry you guys, that's gonna get covered. So now that we have our base on, we're gonna get started with Maybelline's The City Mini Palette, as you can see here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with a brush that's like this. Grab this one. We're gonna start with this shade right here. It's like a matte, and we're gonna use that one to start off with. We're gonna apply it all over our eyelid and our crease and under our eyebrow. Just the second color is this one right over here. This one right over here. It's the really hot pink. This one is actually by Real Techniques, if you can see there, and we're gonna apply it all over our eyelid. You can start seeing it, it's nice and pigmented. To clean up a little bit, we're gonna go back with the color that we started off with in the beginning, and we're gonna apply it above, under the brow line. What I like to do as an extra added effect, I like to use my Milani setting spray, and I spray it a little bit onto my brush, and I go back in and I grab that same hot pink, and now that it's wet, just pack on the color. So you can see, you can totally see the difference how over here it's showing more. So that's like a trick that I like to do. So now you guys, we are gonna go with a blending brush. This one is by Wet n Wild, and we are gonna go with the darkest shade on the palette, the brown shade. Little trick that I like to do so I can get that nice little V shape. I like to go like this and apply it towards the end to give it the little V. Hey you guys, just make sure that you take your time and just keep on blending out the brown. I speeded it up here, but just make sure you take your time and you're not in a hurry. Okay you guys, so depending on how dark you want it to be, You can keep on trying to blend it out, or you can apply more. But I like, so far, I like the color that it came out with. So now what I'm gonna do with the same palette, everything that we're using again is gonna be from here. I'm gonna go back with this brush here that we first started off with, and I'm gonna go over with this color right over here, just a little bit, and I'm gonna go over the pink, a little bit over the pink, and it's gonna make it a little glowy. With this step, you guys can actually skip it. If you're more of a matte lover, then don't do this step because it's gonna make the pink look a little bit more shiny. And then with my big fluffy brush, I'm gonna clean it up a bit because it looks kind of messy. We're gonna go into our inner corner eyes, and for that one, I'm gonna grab a small little round brush. And with this one, same thing that we're gonna do. We're gonna grab the setting spray and we're gonna wet it. The reason is because the highlight is gonna make it pop a lot. You guys are gonna see. I'm gonna apply it with my mirror and then I'm gonna show it on camera. You guys, it's right here. It's the one next to the pink. Grab a good amount and apply it in your inner corner eye. So it's gonna be in here. Okay, so don't be afraid to apply a very good amount with my eyeliner. God. Right now I'm gonna apply my black eyeliner, and then I'm gonna apply my eyelashes off camera, and when I come back I'm gonna have it on already, but I wanted to show you at least the product that I use, and it's NYX Super Skinny Marker. I use this one. It has a little felt tip. I'll be right back, you guys. And I am back. So you guys, for those of you who are new to my channel and you didn't see my first video, look at these eyelashes. I already put on my eyeliner and I also did the eyelashes. So I'm sorry if my eyes keep going to the side. I keep getting confused with the screen and everything off my phone. Go back with the same shadow right here, the little highlighting one. I like to put a lot, especially when you're taking pictures. If you can see it, you can see it a lot. So for my eyebrows, I usually use NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel, but I am a mom and I have a baby, and I think he took it because it's misplaced. If you want to see what that product looks like, just click on my first video, my very first video that I uploaded, and it'll show you the product there. And then also in the description box of my first video, you'll see it there. So what I'm gonna do is just use a regular eyebrow brush. You could totally skip this step and do your eyebrows the way that you normally do it. Actually gonna use Milani's lipstick. It's a matte lipstick and the color is in number 78. It's called Matte Delicate. And that is the shade right there. I love this lipstick. Like, look how gorgeous, look how beautiful that color is. Our last step would be going back to the Milani Make It Last, and it's our setting spray. So just close your eyes and just spray it. Okay, my beautiful people, this is the finished look. So thank you so much for watching. Please, if you haven't done so yet, subscribe down below and also click like if you like the video. For now, I don't have really like a setup day of when I'm gonna be uploading, but make sure you turn on the notifications bell button so you can be notified each time that I upload a video for you guys. And thank you so much again for watching. I love you guys so much. Mwah. Bye.